Welcome back to the spooky episode of the Waiting in Queue podcast. Episode 4?
4.
Episode 4. Our first holiday
episode.
And, you know, we were caught off guard because our cleaning lady actually quit on us on this episode. So that's why spiders have ran a little rampant in here. So,
it's bad.
It is pretty bad.
It's bad, man.
I tried to clean it up yesterday.
But we have a new
Just made it look cooler.
we have a new friend in here, Gavin the Gargoyle. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see that, but he is here. I'm obviously an officer of the law, so you guys better not do anything illegal.
Yes.
Cody is a knight. Actually more of a
An assassin?
Yeah. Show him the Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
God, that thing.
Better
so
watch
cool.
yourselves.
Oh, you're wearing the leather thing too. Does that feel weird?
It kind of does. A little bit. It's actually pretty comfy. More than what I thought it'd be, but yeah. These are super tight, though. On the fingers. Pew.
Yeah, and
then
Connor, what are you, just someone that wears robes?
Yeah, I'm an aspiring Akatsuki. They didn't allow me to join though. They said I was too small.
Right. But you would think that that's a quality they would love because you're a smaller target.
Small with 0 powers. Oh, zero. I clean their bathrooms.
I forgot to start the timer on my phone, so.
Don't look over here.
What are you doing over there?
Connor,
Connor, what are you doing over there? Connor.
I'm just drinking some of our Swift. That's an ad, so we don't have to put an ad in our episode now.
Oh, okay. Swift.com, use promo code WIQ 15. Ads out of the way, I guess. So
Yeah.
So what are we today?
Today on this special Halloween, we have these pumpkins that, most people would think we're gonna carve, but actually we're just gonna rub a lot and tell our fortunes.
This is our babies.
You know, we still probably should have had your computer plugged in and had the background on.
Yeah, but we're too late now.
Derek fucks up again. No, I'm
Whoa,
kidding.
hold on. That was a communal agreement.
So, anyways, what was?
We're a minute in.
I don't think it was a communal agreement. I just didn't
Not
set it
have
up.
the TV on? No, I even said let's have the TV on.
Yeah,
It has our logo on it.
Well, I'd have to say, you know what? All right.
So-
Well, I'll take the fall for that one. Go ahead. Cut my pay.
Yeah. One more infraction like that, you'll be off the force.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
force is now ran by the Akatsuki if you haven't been
You
able
now
to
got
tell
a couple
lately.
points on your shield there, bud.
See that badge? You're about to lose it.
Sooner or later, you better watch yourself. I have this hidden blade.
Are you threatening an officer?
What?
Put your
Are you
gun
threat-
down.
Oh, I never said that. I just said
I
I
have recorded evidence of you saying that right now.
I detest.
Don't make me get.
Whatever that means.
Don't make me get the rest of the Akatsuki on you.
You said they didn't like you.
We're close.
Oh.
The odds are against you, Derek. 2v1. Can you 1vx?
Yeah. Can you? You think you could fucking
With my
do it?
2 guns,
You think you could fucking do it?
I think I'm good.
I'm weaving out this Halloween. I'm weaving out every day. What are we talking about?
I'll probably barely hear you with that when you stood up.
Nah, they can hear.
It'll be all right. All right.
How about we explain the fact that Derek has... Cody, have you carved a pumpkin before?
I have not.
So we have 2 grown adults in here that have never carved a fucking pumpkin before.
I've painted one.
That's not. Derek's like,
I haven't painted one either.
He's lying. He's definitely painted.
I really haven't.
You
You've
have not
never
painted.
painted a pumpkin?
No.
How much?
Dude,
your
pretty
wife
sure we-
paints them?
I
She
did it
does
in
all the painting
school.
for me.
I don't think we ever painted one in school.
No,
I did in
our
elementary school.
Our
Well,
school was too
for
poor
art
to get
class.
pumpkins.
well, and it was very. Our school was very Nazi-like, wasn't it? Would you say?
Elementary school?
Yeah.
No.
Not with Mr. Hendricks, I guess. But it was when we left that it turned to not
Yeah,
Where'd
we
you guys
had-
go
we had
for
Mr. Hendricks
elementary?
The whole time. Arcola Elementary.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I went to Huntertown, but Huntertown was more lax.
So-
I remember in elementary school, one of the kids locked one of the teachers in the
Yeah, what are you talking about? You wanna talk about-
isolation
You want
room.
to talk about spooky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you a spooky story. So, we're waiting in the lunch line, and our school back in the day of weirdness,
Are we
had
talking about elementary or high school?
elementary.
Yeah.
So we had these isolation rooms. They were padded rooms that they would put special people in
Special needs kids.
special needs kids to calm down. And you hold a button and it locks them in there. It was kind of very medieval, and
Were they padded?
That's
they were
dark.
padded across the like corner.
Dude, that's fucking dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not allowed. You're
Eh,
not
no,
allowed
no,
to
no,
do
no,
that
no. So-
anymore. I don't even think you were.
Really?
Well, I'm sure you're allowed to do it before, but it was like, wow, we are really putting this school on fire right now. But yeah, man, it was weird. It was down one hallway too. It was like a
No, we
middle
had
hallway.
we had two.
Yeah, we had 2 rooms, but it was down one hallway.
No, one was going like
I mean,
in
the-
between the school.
Right.
The other one, when it wraps around, it's right on that corner. So it was like
On the main hallway.
on the main hallway on the left, the like 5th grade hallway.
I mean, it is 2020 now.
Well,
This was years ago, right? I'm sure.
well, yeah. I'm not in elementary
No,
school
they're-
I
anymore.
thought you were 7, Derek.
Their
What?
offices now.
Yeah, they're offices now. Which so when we were there, they were starting to turn them into the office, and one of the teachers had was in there, and this one kid, we're sitting in the lunch line, and the end of the lunch line lines up pretty much right next to that door, and the teacher's in there, and he taps me on the shoulder like we're friends somehow, but I think it was because I was the only one there next in line with him. He goes, "Hey, watch this," and he goes over, starts holding the button there and locking the teacher in there, and I had like turn away. I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Honestly, it was probably one of the coolest things it's happened.
that was so funny.
It was very.
It wasn't a spooky story, but I wanted to tell it. Should we tell our spooky stories?
Spooky story.
We could.
Spooky story. What
Yeah.
spooky stories?
The spooky story that if we live stream, we might get DMCA striked.
Yeah, guys, we're doing a Ouija board live on here. No, I'm just
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, I mean, if you.
totally kidding.
We should have totally got Monster Mash to play in the background.
Ooh.
Can we do that?
Ooh.
Can we,
We
do
still
that?
could.
Yeah, we still could.
It's just like a
Quietly.
dim little
Yeah, but like
sound.
we're not gonna get copyrighted, are we?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, we're not monetized, so.
We're not.
Yeah, but they could still strike your channel, couldn't they?
Oh, that's true. Let's
I
not
don't-
do that.
Oh, man.
We could find out after this.
So, anyways, these guys have never carved a pumpkin because they're adults.
are we opening these now?
Carved a pumpkin. Yeah, we can. So these come with like stencils too, I guess. Man, that's a creepy looking clown.
Oh wow, wowee! I didn't know that.
Wowee! I'll probably just
Oh, look at
do
that.
something random.
My favorite one's right in the very last one. Just brew it. Just brew
Cody,
it.
you can use one of these too if you want to use these. So you probably can hear us just going through our pages, like.
Oh, I might.
maniacs, But,
Yeah, the clown's creepy.
but I think I'm just gonna.
I know kind of what I want to do.
My pumpkin is very large. It's the largest of the bunch, but it's also the worst of the bunch. It's got flat edges.
Are you compensating for your height? Because it's the biggest.
Yeah. Of course. So we're gonna carve.
You know,
these
if I had one of
pumpkins.
these knives out here, it'd be way easier to open up this package.
Yeah, that was hard.
How are you doing that? Oh, I see.
These packages are made for children, Derek.
Yeah, so if they're not made for adults, they're my weakness then.
I have my Akatsuki blade. Is this a marker? Hell yeah, perfect. And then we obviously got, look here,
Oh, the spoon.
the spoon. This is for pussies, though. I'm using my bare hands. Probably not, though, because I have to edit after this. I could wash them, but... Look, even the spoon's a jack-o'-lantern. Ooh, spooky!
Dude, I'm freaking scared, man.
We're making a lot of noise.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, Derek, just open it.
It won't open.
You're gonna wake the landlord.
I opened the way you said, and it just peeled off the back, and it didn't reveal anything. Where's my flat side? Over here.
I work
Okay.
with an idiot.
Wait, shh. Did you hear that?
Was that a ghost?
Is that the landlord?
Somebody fart?
No. I
I
strictly
think we're
pooped.
good.
I strictly pooped before. So I think since you guys haven't done it yet,
So
you guys should do the first cut.
So, like, this one's the penetration up top. This one's for detailing, right?
Yes. I mean, you could use this one for detailing too. It's totally up to you. But I think the littler one for sure is for more fine and precise cuts. These aren't very sharp either. These are very, like...
Dull.
I have
Dull.
suspicions that Connor might be the actual Dexter. He does work in a police precinct. I don't know if you've ever seen Dexter, but...
I haven't. I think he has.
I have.
He's addicted to it.
See,
I
this is
stopped
what I
watching
mean.
it halfway through the series.
Good man.
Yeah, it's really messed up.
Let's see.
Derek, tell us how to do surgery on a pumpkin.
Well, first, you don't give it any anesthesia. You
Cut
get
at an angle.
cut
Get it in there, and then cut it at an angle.
at an angle.
cut
You want to
around
just
the
shave
stem.
the skin completely off.
And then put it on your face.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to see if it's just like the movie?
Okay, here's an idea. Should I cut on the bottom and put this on my head when I'm done? Like everybody's doing on TikTok? That TikTok trend?
There's a TikTok trend.
Ooh, we could cut out from Marshmallow Man
What do you mean?
and then put it on your head.
Oh, like cut
Like
it.
the eyes and the mouth.
I'm gonna do that.
Of the Marshmallow Man.
I'm gonna put it on my head. So I'm gonna cut.
So you're gonna
from
cut the bottom.
Yeah.
Because I kind of had an idea to light these pumpkins up when we're done.
Yeah, you still can. I'll keep the bottom and then I just put the bottom on.
Sure. You'll need to cut the top though
Why?
for my idea to work.
Why would that idea happen?
I was thinking we take our spooky lamp over there,
Spooky.
hold it over, put the lights inside, and just hold it there, and then like get a shot of them lighting up with those lights.
Yeah, but we can still do that. Why would I have to do the bottom?
I mean the
Or
top,
the top.
so you can have it shove in from the top because we have to hold it from the top.
Oh. I'm doing the bottom because I want to put it
Well,
on my
do
head.
the top and bottom because you can just put the lid on both.
Yeah, I guess I can. I want to put it on my head.
Yeah, put it. Oh, I guess then you wouldn't be able to do the top.
I don't think this pumpkin's big enough to put on my head, but we're going to
I don't
try.
know. Here, hold that up to your head.
Dude, I'm going to have to cut like the whole bottom section off. And it's
Here, you
oh,
want
man.
hold it above your head, and I'll draw how. Oh my god,
What do you think? Is that big enough?
it might be big
it
enough.
might be, yeah.
All right, we'll try it. Worst comes to worst, it's funny. It's on the show. All right, I'll let you guys do your guys' cuts since you guys have never cut
So
a pumpkin before.
you start from the stem, right?
No.
That's what I thought.
Okay, I'm getting into it because,
Oh,
dude, I have to have a big enough hole here that I can.
so we just go ahead. Oh.
Oh, Derek went right in. Derek's
Oh.
in. Derek's in. Cody, you only have a small one? Oh, boy.
I'm precise. Don't you
If you
worry.
use 2 knives, it'll go by twice as fast. Oh.
You're doing it right in the mic, bro. Move your mic a little bit.
Oh, God.
All right, I'm done with that.
So they're cutting.
I'm gonna need to
theirs.
get some verticalness.
They're cutting theirs. We're gonna use the big shot a lot in this episode. Welcome to Spooky.
I figured we take this time to let Connor finish. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not do that, but go ahead.
I was done.
Oh, I figured we take this time to really gossip while we just do some crafts.
Yeah.
So it's Halloween. We're not going. We got a big plan. We got big plans. We got big plans next weekend. Wow, this is cutting way easier than I thought.
Oh yeah, this is going by pretty smooth.
'Cause I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've done this.
And you're judging us?
Well, you've never done it. How have you never done? Your parents have never like sat you down and like, we're carving motherfucking pumpkins.
No, because
Well, they've done it. My parents have, but I never actually got to cut the pumpkin. They're like, "Oh, here's how you do it."
Yeah, but you
And I'm
know what,
like,
I
well, that
actually
makes no fun.
But you scooped things out and did all that.
I think
not
I
really.
actually have done it. I think there was pictures of me doing it
So
once
this
before.
is the hole that my head's supposed to go in. It's tiny, so I'm gonna have to redo it.
I just touched my microphone.
Cody got a good shot of his. Here we go.
But
Make sure it's not rotten inside there.
whoopsie daisy.
Oh, I love the smell.
That is a good
man.
question.
Um,
We should save these seeds, dude. I love pumpkin seeds.
You guys want to know a fun fact about
Yeah, we can
pumpkins?
save them and bake the seeds.
Dude, we
You
could.
salt and bake the seeds.
You guys,
Oh, spooky! All right,
Damn.
save your.
you guys want to know a fun fact about pumpkins?
Man, that smells good.
This is
What? What's the fun fact? Sorry. we
they
keep
they
interrupting.
they use these to practice brain surgery.
Do they?
Yeah, because the inside of a pumpkin's exactly what a human skull looks like on the inside.
Shut the fuck. Okay, we have no napkins. We are not prepared for this at all.
Nope.
We have very expensive equipment around here, and we are just going in.
That's what she said.
Dude, I got this.
Damn, this isn't as full as I remember them being. Oh, you gotta really scoop the edges. Oh. Derek's cheating. Derek's fucking
I did.
dumping it out. Oh. Here we go.
Dude, that's hot.
Ah! Yeah, we're probably gonna get some on the floor. It's alright.
Yeah, I already did.
So, what are you guys doing for Halloween?
Well, funny you should ask, because my whole deal, there's a reason I'm an officer of the law right now.
Yeah, but we don't want to say the reason.
Okay, but there's
I mean,
a reason.
you can.
We're using this for
Okay, so
kind of
you're,
a skit going on.
yeah, you're an officer of the law, but because there's something going down on Halloween.
Yeah. Tune in on Snapchat.
Yeah, you gotta check out the Snapchat if you want to see it happen. We're gonna show it on the show.
Does
too.
anyone else find that the back of these are kind of annoying?
No. Why? You're squeezing it too hard.
Dude,
What do you mean
I
annoying?
always squeeze as tight as I can.
Dude,
This
this is fun.
That
Why
is
are you
also what she said.
So you're squeezing what? Super hard.
The handle. I'm trying really hard to
No,
get.
you said you squeeze everything super hard.
Yeah, like my penis for masturbating.
Get out. Cody, you got a tiny. You need a.
I know. I need like
You should have bought the one we had.
I wasn't thinking about it.
Cody's gonna need a scooper.
It didn't come with a scooper and it cost that much? Oh, he's got a tiny one.
I'll just let it rot.
We gotta give. What you could do is you could run upstairs and grab a spoon and we just wash it.
True. Or I could use my bare hands.
Yeah, you could
Like
do
a
that too.
man.
I used to do that. You're gonna have to probably cut your hole a little bigger, but I'm putting this on my head.
Yes.
So I hope everybody is enjoying the episode. It's a little different than usual. We figured we'd try something different.
Yeah, Connor, keep talking.
We're just scooping. Look at all this. Look at this.
I need a little bit more bevel on that.
Can you see my pumpkin a little bit more? Oh, my wizard sleeve.
I'm not gonna fuck with it. If I fuck with it anymore, it's gonna.
Why would you bevel it? You're not supposed to bevel it, Derek. This isn't insulation.
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep it exactly the same, you tard.
Derek,
Okay,
if we had
this is what
sound
you
bites
do.
right
This
now,
is fine. This
I would
is
be
fine.
saying you
I
ruined
know how to
this video.
fix this. You have to use that as the bottom. Cut off your stem. You're gonna have a stemless pumpkin.
No, I think it'll be all right. I almost had it. Boom.
No, I'm saying because it's just gonna fall through.
Well, wait a minute. You can take like one of these things and just like stab it
Yeah, I think
and stick it in there.
you could do that too.
You could just like
Be
go
all right.
like that, and boom, it'll keep it there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good.
So
idea.
the top of my head fell through for people that couldn't see, or Gavin's kind of in the way of my shot.
Look.
Oh,
This is pretty freaking cool. I haven't done this in a long time.
All right, so now I can start the drawing process.
We should have got 2 pumpkins each.
dude, I kind of wish we would have got like little small ones too, like one small and one big.
The tiny one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, this is. Derek's already drawing. I still scooping shit out. I got a lot of stuff in this one. Here we go. We're going in. I'm gonna stand up for this. You might not be able to hear me as good, but this is for Halloween. What do you guys think about carving them?
It's fun. This episode was not sponsored by pumpkins, though.
That is correct. He's not wrong.
Dude, my sleeve. Come on, guys.
What? Hello?
You can't be quiet.
I'm concentrating. I don't know.
One thing you'll learn about Derek over the time is when Derek's doing anything, the one thing he can't do is talk while he does it.
I'm
Walk
not
and chew
sure
gum
what
at the
kind
same
of nose I want to do.
Can you walk and chew gum at the same time?
Probably
Dude,
Barely.
oh my god. My dad was telling me a funny story of him out of town at Protein Inc. And who was it? Colton? Or no. It was the Evan kid, Derek.
Yeah.
The Evan kid.
Oh,
you know what I'm
already?
talking about? The
Yeah.
girding dude.
Uh-huh.
Is this a new
He
guy?
came up one of the weeks. Yeah.
He's that guy that talks about trucks, and then every conversation will have nothing to do with his truck, and then he goes like, "Oh, were you guys talking about my truck?"
Cool. Is he gonna see this? I
No.
mean, I don't really care, but all right. Anyway, so what happened? What happened?
Well, he was basically on his phone the whole time.
Wow.
And my dad finally, I mean, he's a pretty lax guy, and he,
Yeah, of course.
I mean, he lets things slide and like whatever, okay, cool. But he kept doing it, taking advantage of it. And my dad finally just like turned and was like, "Hey," and like yelled like the top of his voice in the engine room. And was like, because I mean, an engine room in a place is very, very loud. There's a lot of machinery going off. Well, so he had to yell, but he yelled at him and was like, "Hey, Evan, can you walk and chew bubblegum at the same time?" And he goes, "What? What do you mean?" He goes, "'Cause you sure as hell can't frickin' work and talk at the same time." Blah, blah, blah. And started yelling at him. Yeah, it was a good time.
How long has that kid been working there?
Too long.
Yeah, too long now. When I told him how to like do stuff, and then he would try and do it his way, which is like the wrong way to do it. Dude, holy crap, you have a ton in there.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail. He would just always do it his way, and it's the wrong way to do it, and it's not like right. Like, we can't let it be like that, and there's a reason we're doing it that way. And when I tell him like, no, you can't do it like that, he got mad at me. And I was like, dude.
Yeah, see, one thing about being a new guy is you can't really do things different until you know how to do it the way people are teaching you.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Especially if you've never done it before.
Right. And then once you learn how to do it, and then you're like kind of on your own and you're doing your own thing, then you can like alter how you do it, but still doing it in the proper way.
To
You
the
get what I'm saying?
standard. There's always a standard.
Yeah, of course. But like
you can do different things, but as long as you're following somewhat of the standard,
Right.
you should be okay.
Yeah, so Derek, you gotta make sure you're getting all. Let me see the inside of your pumpkin. You got a shit ton of stuff in there.
What are you
boy.
talking about? It's like the spoon won't even grab it.
You gotta scrape.
What
Look
do
at
you
this.
mean?
This is what happens when you're never taught how to carve pumpkins. You have to get all those little things out of there. The little peanuts, the little nuts, they'll rot faster than the.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
know
it.
that.
And you get all the hair out of there. You just scrape it. You have to pretty much have a white inside. Come on, we got plenty of time. We gotta.
I know we got plenty of time. I just didn't think they
I
were
gotta
big
get my
deal.
hand ready for this. Here
Yeah,
we go,
use your
boys.
hands. See, look at that. Look at all that extra stuff I scraped off
Ooh,
there.
yeah.
Dude, look at Cody. Cody's going in.
Ooh.
I wish I didn't have these sleeves. I want to do what Cody's doing.
Damn it, all these freaking seeds just fell. At least it's the seeds.
We'll clean them up. It's all right. I pretty much got all mine out now. Oh, that's slime. Here, listen, hang on. Let me redo this. Don't cut to me. Here we go. No, I'm gonna do it. Here, listen to this. Listen to this, guys. Derek, be quiet.
I don't know if that picked it up. It might have.
Shh, shh, shh. Be very, very quiet.
Just take the stuff out of the pumpkin. Wow.
Is that what that sound is?
That's slimy, man. Now I got a lot of seeds in there. Dude, the pumpkin seeds look really cool. They look like little alien eggs,
We do.
don't they?
Like a Rick and Morty egg.
Yeah.
Like compared to like different plant seeds, they look like little.
Would you eat one?
Yeah.
Put that in your mouth right now. Wow. Okay.
I don't think you're supposed to eat them raw.
Oh. Oh my God.
That was pretty good.
Connor might die tonight.
I might be the first one to throw up on the show.
Yeah.
If we don't ever have anybody throw up on the show, did we really do it right?
We failed
Yeah.
as a podcast host.
Yeah. I feel like we all have to throw up at least once. Because we ate something. I feel like the audio is going to be really bad in this episode.
Yeah, we're like nowhere near the microphone.
It's alright. We're trying something new.
Next year we might not do pumpkins. Next year we'll probably
We probably won't do pumpkins next year. We want to change it up.
carve human skulls or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna kill Derek and hang his dead body in the room.
For Halloween decorations.
Yes.
Okay, see, you got to be careful though, because sometimes I end up scraping too much off the side. Look how clean that inside is.
It is pretty pristine. It is
Besides the
very
little
pristine.
Look at that, Derek. The stuff in there is because I tossed things in there. Get a good look at that. Can you see that on the camera?
I still see some seeds in there.
I just threw those in there. Did you not
Oh.
hear me?
No, I didn't.
I will come on. Oh! Oh! Happy Halloween! Oh man, this whole side's got little hairs in it. Cody, I'm almost done with this spoon, and then you can scrape or do whatever you need to do.
Yes.
We need napkins, like, bad.
I know we've got those things right over there on the floor. I can grab.
Oh, we do have paper towel in here. Sick. We obviously don't have a green room.
No, yeah, everything's in this room.
I scraped too much off the side, and I'm worried it's gonna. Look.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail for clip. Yeah, if I can get a shot, if one of you guys or you guys would look at your cameras at some point in this episode and do a good pose with something, or whatever you want, so I could get your costumes and.
Halloween.
I'll take care of this, boys.
This thing feels familiar.
Perfect. I like it. It's
You like
good.
that? You like that?
Yeah, I like it. What'd you say about this thing?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, what did we just blow over?
Did you say that this feels familiar? It's awfully slimy.
I'm grabbing some paper towels. If anybody like one?
Yes. One or two.
I'm pretty
All right,
dry right now.
I feel like I am officially cleaned out. Cody, I will knight you with my spoon.
Oh, yes.
And you can then take this.
Slap them shoulders with that spoon to really knight them.
IW.
Gay.
IW spoon man. Alright, I'm gonna
Canceled.
Put the spoon in your pumpkin. You might want to wipe down the handle. Can I have some of those napkins?
Yes.
Please. Thank you. I should have cut my hole bigger. Because I don't think I can fit my head through that.
You could always just do it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. But then I'm going to have like 2 separate cuts. It's Halloween!
I am totally in your camera.
Yeah, you're in the main camera too, Cody.
Oh. These dang paper towels.
You weren't in his camera a lot, though. We can cut to...
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
We'll just cut to the counter.
Well, you can only see my robe. So we went to the... Let me tell them about their journey yesterday. So yesterday we went to... What's it called?
Walmart.
No.
Spirit Halloween.
Spirit Halloween. To get our costumes, and it took me and Cody a while to pick out what we wanted to be. I wanted to be a Viking, but they didn't have, like, any Viking stuff. So, we looked and we looked. Derek's just trying to be as loud as he can in the microphone.
Oh yeah, I want my voice to be heard.
Let me see the inside of your pumpkin now. Far better, Derek.
Far better.
Yes, I am.
Or much better.
Far better. I have to clean off my tap. So, anyways, we went and got our costumes yesterday. There's still a lot of things there. I thought it would be pretty dry.
Yeah, they'd probably go all the way till Halloween's over.
Oh, I mean, you can return your costumes at the 28. I doubt you think they go past Halloween? I don't think they do that. They're probably out of there.
Yeah.
After Halloween.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Most likely.
Yeah. Also, Cody, we found out that there was a Spirit Halloween over in Jefferson Point. We could have just went to Jefferson Point. Scraping off the top, yeah. Derek, however...
Oh, yeah, you guys went to a card thing, too.
Yeah, we went to Summit.
Got some magic cards.
Yeah, bought a couple more magic packs.
This is where all the ladies tune in because we like to play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, by the way, if any of our friends, if they're watching this, want to join in and play Magic the Gathering with us, we have some ideas of what we want to do here at the studio. And we're looking for one more person to play Magic the Gathering with. So, let us know.
Oh, man.
Right? We're looking for one more person?
Correct.
Correct.
So buckle up
Yeah, we want
and
to...
get your card deck ready.
Yeah, and we have... If you don't have cards, we have cards here. So if you're willing to, like, come in and get into it and play it, yeah.
That would be super sick.
We can really entice them by saying it's the only way you're going to be able to be on the show now.
Pretty much if you want to be on the show early, play Magic the Gathering with us.
I think I made those a little too thick.
Ooh, Cody got some more scoopity scoop. The tray actually worked better than I thought. Because I put all my stuff on my tray. Yes. Alright, does anybody got, like... Okay, I don't think this is gonna fit on my head, boys.
Oh, we'll make it fit. You just have to. I guess you can either leave it like that or cut it bigger. That's up to you. You don't have to put it on your head.
Oh, I have to put it on my head.
Yeah, he said it. The words came out of his mouth. Try it. Just try it right now.
Yeah, we're gonna see where we're at now, and then we'll go. Close.
It's a crown.
It's pretty close.
It's a crown.
It is the Pumpkin King.
I am the Pumpkin King. Oh, it's heavy.
Watch that microphone.
I am the pumpkin. Ah! Okay, we're close. It's gonna get my hair all gross, but I'm all right.
It was gross to begin with.
Fuck you. Derek wish he had cool hair.
Yeah,
All right,
dude.
let's see. So we're gonna make another cut around the pumpkin.
Oh, got some more goo.
Got some more goop. So anybody got any Halloween stories?
I thought you did, Derek, didn't you? Devil's Hollow?
Oh yeah, we could talk about that. Where
Yeah.
we went up to. Go ahead, Derek. You tell the story.
Okay. I'm a great storyteller. Can't tell. So,
He's not.
we were with all these girls and we were trying to impress them.
Okay, so he's wrong already.
Okay. It was me,
We don't hang out
Connor,
with girls.
Me, Connor, and my brother, so we were the girls. And we were trying to impress these boys.
Okay, correct. Go on.
Okay, no. So, my Connor and I were just hanging out here at my parents' house because this was the hangout. Oh, Connor!
Oh!
Cody, just punch him.
Bam! Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Guys.
Thumbnail.
Guys. Okay.
Wow.
Anyways,
That got me stimulated.
that fits like a helmet. Look, it's like perfect for my head
It's like-
shape.
+1, 0 durability.
So if this is the way I put it on,
This is the way. You
I'll
gotta
just-
get like
I'll
your
just cut it.
bun.
I
You're
can-
next to you're close to the flat end.
yeah, this would be like the
Oh,
front.
Connor.
Huh?
You just have like flakes in your hair now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. It's just pumpkin. All right, let's see.
You know, the best way to clean out the inside of a pumpkin is just putting your head in there and just.
just eating it all. Okay.
yeah.
I interrupted your story, Derek. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. So, Connor and I were hanging out here. We were two cool boys. We weren't smoking any marijuana. We really weren't.
We actually weren't this time. Well, I
We-
wasn't this time. Yeah.
Yeah, no. We were just hanging out, playing some Vaja games. I think
Those are video games.
Vaja games.
Derek,
Vega.
I'm about to take away your privileges of telling the story.
Darn it. So, anyways,
Keep those.
we my brother comes down to see what he wants to. He's bored. He doesn't have any of his friends over, and it's late, close to midnight probably. Connor and I stayed up super late in those days.
Yeah, we're probably playing WoW.
Yeah, probably. And he my brother comes down, he's like, "Hey, you guys wanna go to Devil's Hollow?" Which
Explain to him what that is.
so Devil's Hollow is a local place of legend. It's like the spooky urban legend of like our town, and it's a single chimney all by itself, but there's a couple houses next to it, kind of in an
Well, it used to be a
addition.
house.
Yeah, it used to be a house. There's a single chimney. There's multiple. I've heard multiple different stories about what happened. The one I'm most familiar with is that it was believed that a witch lived there, and these teens thought like. No. Okay, the one I'm more familiar with is these teens thought it was an empty house, so they caught it on fire because they thought it'd be funny. But then when they found out that an old woman lived there, they held the door shut so she couldn't come out and get them in trouble. So they killed her. Is the story. There's also other variations of the story with like that's not what really happened, but like she was a witch or something like that, and somehow she like died. It always came down to the house burning down because the chimney's all that's left. So now the story or the deal that you do now to like get the spook. You drive over there. It's up on a hill down from the road, so like you kind of look up at it. And what you're supposed to do is you stop next to the chimney, you turn off your vehicle, and then supposedly your vehicle will not turn back on for a couple minutes. And we've had friends who've told the story, and it happens. So the spooky thing that happened to us, we did it. Me, Connor, and Alex were sitting in this truck. Like, it's just like a single cab.
Yeah.
So, like, we have to sit 3 across. One of us is in the middle. And this is the time when my brother was, like, into vehicles and, like, learning about them and stuff like that. So, we stop, and they don't, nothing happens. And we're like, okay.
Did you mention Alex is your brother?
Yeah, I said,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at the beginning. Alex is my brother. I guess I didn't say, like, Alex. I just said my brother.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so yeah, Alex is my brother. So
mutual?
when I refer to Alex, it's okay. So, anyways, so the way we had our fun. So we wanted to turn around and go home. So we turn around, we go forward, turn around. We have to drive right back through, and it's a windy road, and like you need lights to like see because it is like a sharp turn. There's been accidents there that happen because people just go down it too fast. Because it's really sharp.
It's in the woods.
And in the woods. So we're about to hit the curve on our way back. We're right next to the chimney now. All of a sudden, the lights turn out, and the engine, like, turned off on us, like, while we're driving. And Connor and I thought Alex did, like, this trick with the vehicle to, like, turn it off while it's in, like, drive or something like that. I mean, I didn't know. I was a young boy, and I was like, haha, all right, Alex, stop. And he like takes his like hands off the like steering wheel and everything and like slams on the brakes. He's like, I'm not doing anything. And like while he's like holding his hands off like the steering wheel, like all of a sudden like the engine just like turns back on.
Ooh.
Is that how it went, Connor?
Yeah, something about that. Yeah.
So we were like, all right, let's get out of here. So we leave, and Alex was like, let's keep the spookness going for some reason. And we were like, yeah, because that was kind of funny, kind of weird, kind of like scary, because we actually could have probably died because we lost our lights and couldn't see anything.
It's a very narrow road.
It's
very narrow.
So we went down this addition we knew. It's kind of like a back roadsy area. Not really an addition, actually. It's just like a bunch of houses.
It's just like
An aisle of houses. And we're about to turn down it, and Connor goes, dude, what if we just saw like a creepy little girl walking down this road? Turn, and guess what we fucking saw? One little girl walking all by herself in the middle of fucking... It was winter, dude.
Yeah,
Or
it was
fall.
cold, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning at this time.
This girl was like a toddler, maybe a little bit older.
I would say she's maybe like, from looking at her height,
4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah, probably around there. Like maybe 8.
The age where children should not be outside walking down a street
in the middle of winter
in the
time.
middle of winter time by themselves.
Let's mention she didn't have a freaking coat on, and
she did not even This
is the craziest thing is, didn't it look like it was like a white, like she was wearing white something?
Yeah.
And then we drove past her kind of slow because we're not gonna like speed past this little girl, and she didn't even like look at the car. And we were like, all right, time to go home.
Yep, we went home, boarded up the house. Woo! Yeah,
real talk.
That was
man,
actually
that was
like
one of
weirdly weird. That was like really weird.
An actual encounter.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we
Summoned
ran into that night. It was very
powerful.
It was very powerful, yes. Dude, it was wild, man. I'll never forget that. It was very scary, but it was also like kind of one of the coolest things that we did.
Because you actually experienced something like that?
Yeah, just something weird. I'm sure it was just some fucking little girl. There was a gas station right down the road. She's probably going to the gas station to get a pop or something. But
yeah, but that's still kind of weird that like their parents would let them be out like that.
I mean, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah,
and
but
it's in the dead of winter.
I mean, what did we
and
do?
She has no coat on.
Well, true, but like I said, if she's living on that road, say she lived on that road,
she could just be going.
She
to
could
the
just
gas
be
station.
running down to the gas station real quick. I mean, the gas station was right there. I probably wouldn't throw a coat on either if I was a little girl. If I was a little girl, if I was a little kid, I'd probably just be like, "Hey, mom, dad, I'm gonna run down to the," or she was maybe up and her parents weren't.
Right.
Because the kind of stuff that we did when we were kids, and it was like 3:00 in the morning, we do the same kind of stuff. So, but it was very creepy.
I don't know. That
Nonetheless.
age still seems kind of suspicious to have someone be out and about like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at that eyeball. Damn, boy.
That's one eye. There's a little touch up I'll have to do, but we'll get to it.
About to work
Here,
my magic.
this
Wait,
marker.
where's
This marker's really good too.
I've got. Is a crane.
Yeah, I got a queen.
I got a queen.
Dude, you eating crayons again, Cody?
Shh. Don't tell people.
So, that was a spooky time.
I really hope people can understand what I'm trying to go for here.
Yes.
What are you doing, Joe Biden?
You'd be better off doing Trump because
That's a cool noise I can do now. I didn't know I could do that. What?
What was that, Cody?
I said you'd be better off doing a Trump just because it's orange.
That's right on the money. Oh man. So a lot of this audio is gonna be this.
A lot of just like squishing and swashing, if you can't already tell.
Squishy squash.
Hopefully everybody has a good Halloween though. We're doing it a little early because we figured if Halloween's on a Saturday and we record on a Sunday, so we didn't want to like put out the episode 2 days after Halloween and it'd be the Halloween episode. So we're like, screw it, we'll do it early.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Ooh, it's a jack-o'-lantern.
Should we tell more stories?
Yeah, go. I mean, yeah.
Oh boy.
You got anything? If you're
So
willing
I got
to
one
tell
for us.
any stories.
Fuck it. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm probably at this time I'd say I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old. And I'm at my parents' house, right, obviously. I got 2 older brothers. And I live with, or I'm in one of the rooms with Austin, my middle brother, who's pretty much the same age as me, damn near. And we got bunk beds, and then Adam's got his own room. So one of the nights, in the middle of the night, so like normally, before I even go into it, normally like my parents will sometimes like stay up late to watch TV, and like you can see down the hall from our room. On the wall is like the old TV, you know, blue light that you see in the dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the nights I was just wanting to stay up. I mean, what young kid doesn't want to stay up late, right?
Right.
So I go out into the hallway and I see there's a blue light on. And I'm like, oh, cool. And it sounds like people are out there having fun, doing whatever. Like, it sounds like there was like a group of people out there. And so I go out there, start walking down towards the living room where the TV's at.
Derek's are you almost done already?
Yeah, I'm pretty close.
Jesus, kid.
Give me some of your stuffing.
Yeah.
Don't take all that. I got bits I want to do with that.
Just
So from there, right before I turned the corner to go into the living room, before I could even see what was around the corner, the TV turns off completely, and it's just quiet. Nobody's out
in
there. It's dark. I'm like, what the fuck? So I run back into my room, get underneath my covers, like the normal fucking young kid who's like underneath his covers, can't fall asleep, just chilling for like probably, I don't know.
Sweating.
Yeah,
you're
sweating
super
underneath the
hot.
covers, 45 minutes or so, and then I go to sleep. Well, it wasn't until like literally, I don't know how many years later. It's in the house that my parents previously had before the one they have now. The house that they built. So like this is years down the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember how long ago this was, but I think I was
Don't
like
reveal it
15 or 16, something like that. And I finally told my mom one, like, I think it was like around Halloween season again, and I told her about it. And she goes, Cody, I know. I'm like, what do you mean? And she goes, yeah, both your brothers, Austin and Adam, literally told me the exact same story at different times. And I was like, what? Apparently, there was an old guy in that house that they used to have people over all the time.
Like parties
like
and
old,
stuff.
because I mean, they were older, so like they were bored. They'd always try and have people over, like their old friends and shit. And they'd have parties in the living room and stuff, just kind of hang out. And he ended up dying in that house, and that's why the old lady sold it to us. Or that's why she sold the house. And then we bought it, and yeah. So that's that.
So you had like a real, or what you think is a real ghost experience.
Yes.
I've had a few. I know like when I was a little kid, I think this is before I met you, Derek. We lived in that addition next to that golf course.
Oh yeah, I never knew you before that.
Yeah, and it was the first 2-story house was built there. So it's not like they're old or new houses. They weren't anything. But and this is I don't know what it was. It was just kind of spooky. I don't know if maybe I was like I woke up from a dream and I saw it and I was still dreaming or whatever it was. But I woke up one night and I was just super young. And I'm like laying there, and I was up on the second story, and I still to this day swear, when I woke up and I woke up weird time. I woke up and I looked out the window. You know, I looked from my bed. I looked at the window, and there was something or someone like looking in my window. I still like, I think I've told you this, Derek. Maybe I definitely told my parents, and my mom was always thought it was kind of weird, but dude, it was something like small like face looking in my window, and it could have just been like a raccoon or something. Well, holy cow, man! As a kid, I just stared at it because I was like, I don't know what that is. I think it might have been an alien.
Could have been an alien.
I want it to be an alien, is what I'm saying. But like, dude, it was so surreal. I just went back to sleep. I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. I just stared at it, and it watched me, and then I went back to sleep. I don't know what it was. I think it was an alien, but I want it to be an alien.
Turns out it's just like a peeping Tom.
Yeah, it turns out it's a freaking pedophile that lived down the street.
Some pedophile who was like, ooh, I like this kind of kid.
I saw that this new family moved in, and they have children. I hope not. And if it was a pedophile, I hope he's gone and dead.
Dude, he probably did get a hold of you, but you're just so traumatized by it that your like memory like faded, or your brain faded out the memory.
Wait, you're saying he did get in my room?
Yeah, but like you don't remember it because it was so traumatizing.
He chloroformed you.
Yeah.
Oh no! I don't know, man.
You gonna be able to see out those eye holes? Did you figure out where like you want?
It's not about seeing out of the eye holes.
Well, because I thought if you put it back over your head, I can shove the knives through where your eyes would be, so then you know where to like cut around.
So I've got another story, but I'm probably not going to tell it.
Then don't say anything, Cody. Now you have to tell it.
You don't have to tell it. If you don't want to tell it, you don't have to say anything.
Now the audience is waiting.
This is our show, Derek. Yeah. If he doesn't want to talk about it, he doesn't have to freaking talk about it.
I've had multiple experiences.
Better talk
with
or
this stuff.
I'll arrest you.
Shut up. You can't arrest him because
Put me in jail. No, but yeah, I've had multiple experiences. Definitely with some what seemingly was paranormal. I know for a fact 2 of the 3 times had to have been for sure like actual encounters, but which is really honestly scary because they were both in different places completely. But the first one, obviously, that I told you guys, like the guy was, died in the house. But the second one, which I'm probably not going to talk about just because it's a little bit more.
It gets Cody. We've heard the story, but it gets Cody.
Like I
riled up and
legit
nervous.
get very nervous talking about it. So, but like, and I'm not even playing that off either. Like legit, but it's right by where the second one happened was, where a graveyard is. So there's that. Just to kind of fill you in a little bit on what happened there. But yeah, all I got to say is, guys, stay away from Ouija boards or any sort of sorcery, witchcraft.
But I'm a voodoo
Black
master.
voodoo magic, any of that stuff. Stay away from it because you never know. It might actually be real.
Well, I mean, like if you believe in ghosts, if you like look back at, oh, that was weird, man. That spooked me. The web fell a little bit.
Oh.
The Annabelle doll and all that, and how it's had weird physical encounters with like people coming to that place, and then before they sealed it in the glass.
Oh yeah, there's items
box,
that are haunted.
But like there's stories of like younger couples going to it and then like touching it and messing with it, and then like dying on their way home because they were like rough with it or said something. It's just like, even if it's weird and like weird coincidence things, it's just very odd that it happened in the same day within hours from like being aggressive to the Annabelle doll because you think, oh, it's not real. Because I mean, I don't know. It's just coincidentally spooky and weird that people have like died after like
having encountered it.
Which is why now they seal it. And I watched recently about a year ago, because they clean the box, they clean the glass. They bring like a priest in, and the priest has to like bless it. That's what it is. They have to bless it, and then they can't, as long as you don't touch it with like your skin. You can touch it with gloves. They have to move it out. I think another reason they do the gloves is because it's so old. They want to preserve the doll, but like they say it's because if you touch it with the skin, it's like a full connection. So they bless it, and then they have to clean the box like within like 30-40 minutes, and then they have to put her back in and then reseal it. I don't know why they don't. I'm sure there's a reason, because those people who like all the movies are based kind of off of it. The real
The
story.
Conjuring and the Annabelle, they're all like in the same, because
so is the Nun and all that.
yeah, the Nun, but the Nun I think was the most over exaggerated.
Oh, for sure.
They're all over exaggerated with how they are. Yeah. But it's still kind of freaky to think that like it's somewhat based off of like true like exorcisms and like ghost hunting experiences.
Yeah, because the old lady and the old man that like followed them, those were real people. And
mm-hmm. Yeah, you can
still go and see Annabelle now. She's in that.
Yeah,
and it's like the
backyard museum.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. I'm staying as far away from shit like that as I can.
Oh, dolls freak me out.
They have
yeah.
It's not a porcelain doll like what they show.
It's like the Raggedy
Ann doll. So whenever I see, like, when I'm washing windows and I'm like in somebody's like an older person's house and I see Raggedy Ann dolls, man, it creeps me out. I hate being in that room.
I don't know why anybody'd want a Raggedy Ann as decoration
they were
in the first place.
They were older toys.
Well, it was like when Cabbage Patch first came out. Cabbage Patch was awesome.
It's
like
still
Raggedy
an
Ann was
ugly doll.
crazy too. But yeah, this was back in like the 50s. When did Raggedy Ann come out?
I don't know. I don't know. It's more of that like history of like that's like one of the like
biggest toys
Yeah. So it's pretty pretty known.
It's valuable too.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? So when I went on my honeymoon, we stayed at a haunted house in Savannah, Georgia.
Really?
It was called the Foley House Inn. You guys can actually look that up if you want to. So the Foley House Inn, the story is,
Are you plugging them?
basically there was this, I mean, I think it was the 1890s, like there was a huge fire in Savannah. A lot of the houses and stuff burnt down. So like this lady, this widow, Mrs. Foley, so her husband's dead, right? She's a widow. She's got children too, but she built a house over one of the houses that burnt down. And I mean, all over Savannah, even before that time, they had like Civil War stuff, fights. They had yellow fever go through there like twice. So there's a lot of, and they didn't know what to do with the bodies back then, so they just buried them underneath Savannah.
And
So like there's, you could have bodies underneath any of those places. I mean, they're unmarked. They're just, I mean, there's just remains, human remains underneath all of Savannah, but which is really creepy. But so the Foley House Inn, she built it, right? And then she would obviously rent out rooms to guests. And there was this guy, they don't actually know his real name, but he always wore like a top hat and like a coat and stuff. And
Lucifer.
well, anyways, so he was a guest there, and he tried making advances on Miss Foley. He had an attraction towards her to some degree, and she always denied him. Well, it came around one night where he got ballsy, and late at night went into her room, tried to come onto her, right, and make moves on her. And so she was sleeping at the time, so she took a candle holder and hit him over the head with it, and thought she'd knocked him out, but she'd actually killed him. So she paid off, and kind of almost in like a bribe, to one of the other guests who, free rent to help her hide the body. Well, it came around, obviously that guest probably said something to somebody and word got around. They tried to, come after her for that. I don't know what you'd call it back in that time, prosecuting her or whatever, but they could never prove anything. There was no evidence. They never found a body. They don't know who the guy's name was. None of that. So, like, it wasn't until on her deathbed that she admitted to it, but they still couldn't find the body or prove anything. So it wasn't until like 1950s or 60s or so, somewhere in there, they did renovations on the Foley House Inn for tourist attraction and all that, and so it looked nicer, and people would stay there, whatever. And in one of the walls that they were tearing out to redo, they found him.
The skeleton.
A skeleton. So that's where she had put him. She put him in the fucking wall. So now his name is Wally. Ironically. So his name's Wally. Well, we stayed there, and when we called, there was 2 rooms left. And then we were like, we don't know. There's other places we might do. So we called back later, and they're like, yeah, we got 1 room left. We're like, fuck. Because all the other places were jam-packed. I mean, full. For weeks later. So, like, this is the only place that had, like, an available room that was, like, haunted. And we're like, okay, it's a cool story still. So
you
like,
wanted to stay there?
Yeah, we were trying to stay at a haunted place.
Gotcha.
So...
fuck that.
The one room that was left, of course, was the room that was 5 feet from the fucking wall. Like, the front, like, the door you walk into your room, right? Was 5 feet from the wall where Wally was placed and taken out of.
See ya. I'm gonna go get a hotel room.
When we actually left to go out and walk around town and go to bars and eat food and stuff, it was like probably, I don't know, 8 o'clock or so, somewhere in there, and we purposely left the lights on so when we came in it wasn't so spooky. Well, when we came back, it was like, I don't know what time it was pretty late. It was like 12, maybe 1, something like that. And the lights were all turned off, and the sink was running. So we're like, okay. I mean, I'm lit. I'm plastered drunk, right? Shiloh's a little bit lit, probably nowhere near as me. And so we turn all the lights on, turn off the sink, And dude, I am just like, she has videos of me literally just like talking about Wally, like calling him out, calling him a pansy.
Oh,
Fucking
it's like
just
the
totally provoking the
it's like the
shit.
ghost hunter, dude. It's
Totally
on
just
the-
provoking the fuck out of this thing, dude. I opened up the cabinets, like these old, like, and they're like the original cabinets that were restored in there, the desk, all that. I'm like opening them, like, where you at, Wally? Where you at? Like, just messing with him, dude. Like, just completely like calling him a pussy, whatever. Like, and Shiloh's fucking livid. I mean, she took videos of me. I wish I could show them, but maybe that'll be Patreon content. We'll see.
Yeah, we
Probably
can show
not.
Patreon.
Maybe.
But that's up to you.
But yeah, I sound like idiots in those videos, but like an idiot in those videos. But yeah. So after that, I probably pissed Shiloh off, my wife, because right after that, not long after, I just passed the fuck out, and because I was so drunk.
Tell them about the video you tried to take.
Wait, you tried to take a video?
So right when we first got there, this is broad daylight too. This is like 3, 4 o'clock during the day. So we check in, right? And they've got a guy at the front desk, which is like just a little like Amish style desk where he's got a computer set up and all that. It's like right, you can see him in the front through the front door window and stuff. So this older guy, we go in, he checks us in. We're asking him questions and stuff. And he's like, yeah, just so you know, I leave here by 7. Anybody that works here does not stay here past 7. So if you need something, there's a phone number you can call, which he, on the car or the keys that
There's nobody
he
that
gives
stays
us,
there
because they're
all
actual
night?
keys, like they're lock key, like you don't have a
Yeah,
electronic
it's like an old
key
door.
to open up your door, like it's an actual key, because they're so old styled. But on that, we had the number to call just in case, like maybe, I don't know, something crazy happened.
You get too
I
spooked.
don't know. So, before we go into our room, after we went into the room originally, right? We come out, and I'm like, okay. Shiloh went and asked him, and he's like, yeah, you guys are right by the wall. Like, it's like 5 feet from us. We're like, oh, fuck. So, like, I go to take a video on my iPhone. And mind you, you don't need internet to take a video. Okay?
Right.
You don't need connection. I go to take a video. I show the door, right? And then I'm, like, going to show how close the wall is to the door. Because it's literally, like, 5 feet. And I go to play back the video. The video gets cut into 2 sections. For whatever, it got cut into 2 sections, and they both say 0 seconds on it. But it was like an 8-second video. So like the first half was 0 seconds, but it played for like 5-6 seconds. And then right as it goes to the next part, it cuts over to the next video. It like, you can't see the wall. Like it stops just before you see the wall. And then it like circles in the error thing, and then it says error can't upload or whatever it was that it said, but you're just not gonna be able to load the video.
Our cobwebs are falling.
And that was the first thing we
Is that what you looked at?
experienced as we got there, and this is broad daylight, mind you. This is like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Right.
And right off the bat, I was like, okay.
Oh, dude, why'd
Okay.
I would have left. I would have been like, nah,
Nah.
it's not really worth it. It's cool.
I'd walk through it. I wouldn't stay the night.
Yeah, you guys are ballsy, man.
Yeah, well, so Georgia's pretty haunted as it is, period. And we stayed at this coast house that our grandparents own.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, Georgia's just a creepy place, dude. It looks like The Walking Dead, if you've ever seen The Walking Dead.
Mhm.
Like, anywhere you go, it actually looks like it. Because the trees, like the forested little areas, like the woods and stuff are so thick, you literally can't see like 5 feet in front of you. So like it's actually like the video, like the movie or whatever, or the show, sorry, Walking Dead. But so the coast house, when we were staying there, I'm not kidding you, this is why we were like, fuck it, we're just gonna go to a haunted place, because every single night, me and Shiloh both had nightmares. Every single night we stayed there. Literally, there was not one night we did not have a nightmare. Like, and they were all different like nightmares.
This sounds like an awful honeymoon.
Oh, I mean, what we went out and did after we left these places, sure, it was great.
But
it was
the
fun.
nights were
The nights were
horrid.
fucking terrible, honestly.
Do you need more?
No, I don't want to overdo it.
Man, dude, I would have left. I would have been
So,
like,
like,
nah.
I wouldn't even gone.
I think Georgia, or sorry, not just Georgia, but Savannah is like ranked for like, I don't know what it ranks, but I'm pretty sure it's like in the top 5, at least maybe top 3 of like most haunted cities in America. Pretty sure, if not the world,
You guys know that Byron?
because of how many bodies are underneath that place.
Fuck that, bro.
You guys know that Byron Health Center?
Yeah.
That's rated one of the top 5 most haunted places in Indiana.
Oh
Really?
yeah, dude. Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
old
dude,
hospital.
There's awful
It used to be a
stories about
psych ward.
You're talking about the one that we passed on the way here?
Yeah, right across from the old Rickers. It's Get Go
Yeah.
now gas station. Yeah, Byron.
Yeah. You know, there used to be 2 buildings there that they
I
tore
remember
down?
those 2 buildings, and your dad has a creepy story about
so
them.
there, when he was a kid, there's underground tunnels that lead to each of those buildings.
From the hospital.
Yeah, at least that's what my dad told me.
Well, those buildings were more of like the
Yes, the 2 buildings were. The hospital, not so much. But that was like the psych ward where they kept fucking
Crazies.
crazy people. Hallucinating, you know, like, can you hand me the paper towel, please? Somebody? But
I got a Cody.
So when my dad was younger, this is what my dad
You
said.
have a child?
Yeah, they
Your dad's your son.
Yeah.
they used to break into those buildings and you know, go through the buildings, and they were
They're abandoned at this point.
yeah,
aren't
of
they?
course, and they still had like stuff in the rooms, like a movie, like beds and stuff, and so they found the underground tunnels, and they were like going through the underground tunnels, and like there's rooms in the underground tunnels too, and then or this is the theory, or what my dad has told me, so I don't, you know, take my word for it, like if somebody actually knows, you know, but like they were down in the tunnels and running through the tunnels and looking at everything, and people get down in there and they spray paint all over the tunnels and stuff. Well, they went into like one big room, and then on the wall was just like this absolutely horrific painting of like a clown. Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, it was like a clown, like painting,
laughing and shit. It was like just like
it wasn't
horrifically weird.
It wasn't from the graffiti. It was like actual like artist, right?
Yeah, something like that. Like
I
at some
think.
point.
It was like a mural almost.
Yeah, but it was like he said it was just terrifying in the sense of like it being abandoned and all that, and it was just like haunting. I don't know why they tore it down. I think they tore it down because people were getting into it and breaking into it so much.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Just a safety
they're
hazard.
gonna tear down that Byron Health Center. It got bought out. They're building a new one. Thank God.
Oh, I thought people were still in that.
They're building another Byron Health Center somewhere else, and supposedly that place is gonna be turning into a strip mall or some sort of
Interesting.
area of nicerness.
I would hate to
Still
live
haunted.
or
Probably still
work
haunted.
there.
But it's from that
I
Byron
think
Health
it's
Center.
more of a retirement home now than anything.
It's a lot of for people for like retirement, people with some mental illness and
Assisted
stuff.
living.
But my dad, he went in there a lot. We did a lot of work for them. He says it's the creepiest place even inside there, and my brother too. He says it's so creepy in there because that's an old like hospital that dates back like super far back. How they like started and all, like I forget like how it feels kind of like a Shroot Farm kind of like deal where it's like made in like the Civil War, and they just like helped people, but I don't know if it dated back.
Well, I
that
think
far or
I think the
something like
old
that.
2 buildings were definitely built way before the hospital. I think
Probably.
because you could tell that those were like old,
Old,
and then
yeah.
like the driveway up to them had like old brick pillars with like old lights on them.
Those pillars are still there.
Yeah, and it used to have like a metal gate. It was like straight out of a horror movie, man. It was crazy. And it was just like one drive up to the hospital or these buildings. And then they had like tunnels in between so they could bring people from building to building. And
Dude, the whole idea of having a psych ward. I heard one story. I don't
It's
know
like
how
a Batman
true this
origin.
is, but like they say
I was born in the dock.
apparently there's like a basement or whatever, and there's like a big stairwell down, and if you go down it and with the lights off, you never stop going down the stairs. Like it doesn't stop. That's what people say. They call it the stairway to hell.
Oh.
But I mean, I've heard multiple people tell me this. I don't know how true that is, or if that's just like a little local, scare everybody type thing. But I'm sure there are actual like things that have happened there with people with real stories. But
Yeah, I mean, like back in the day, didn't they do weird experiments on people that had like psychological problems? Because
I'm sure,
they
dude,
didn't
if it was
know
a
what
psych
the fuck
ward,
was going on. So that's what like leads me to believe like some weird shit happened down in those tunnels.
oh yeah, there's definitely some dark energy there.
So I wanted to go in it, but they tore them down. That would have been cool.
That would have been a cool
To like,
live feed podcast experience.
we're gonna break into this building.
We're gonna commit a crime.
Logan Paul style.
I can't bezel this
Have
like
you-
Derek digs. It'll fuck my pumpkin up.
Have you seen that meme for Logan Paul and the? Oh God, it's so funny. It's it's a meme from Among Us, but it's like Logan Paul, and it's the part of the video where he comes up after finding the dead body and going, "I think I just saw a dead body," and then the Among Us like dead body reported like shows up in front of his face. I'm like, oh my God.
All right, I'm done. Cody still has to carve his though.
I do.
The fuck you been doing this whole time? Telling stories,
telling
Tell
talking.
stories, man.
Did you start a timer though?
Yeah,
What are we at?
we're at about hour and 17 minutes.
We're at an hour and 17 minutes already
Yeah.
for this episode.
Yes.
Holy cow! Okay.
We're almost done with the episode. Damn.
Yeah, I figured we weren't going to take a break, especially we're not going to put an ad in. We did the ad kind of at the beginning with the
Well,
Swift.
I was
kinda.
kidding. We could still put an ad in.
Oh, put an ad in. All right.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Cody, keep carving yours. Cause
Yeah.
That way we can at least show them.
Should we actually put an ad where I said put an ad in?
I don't care.
What do you want to do?
It's up to you, man.
Cards are on the table.
I feel like we don't really have a break, so we might as well just not put one in. It's just a Halloween episode.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cody, do you want a marker?
I got this crayon.
I mean, you can use this.
The
to carve it.
the crayons are for eating.
Mine's looking pretty
Dude, that
fucking
looks pretty
tight,
good,
bro.
dude.
I wanted to reveal our pumpkins at the end, Cody.
Okay,
You better
dude.
get
Yeah,
going.
Cody, you gotta carve yours so we
Okay,
can
okay, I'll
fucking
hurry up.
reveal them, bro.
All right, I'll let you guys talk.
He's
then.
doing a pretty elaborate one as well.
Only got about less than 15 minutes.
We can go over. We're allowed to go over, Derek. This is our show.
Sure.
Technically, we have a little more because our ads are about 5 minutes long.
I don't think they're even that. They're like 2
Shut
minutes.
up. So, can we put the napkins on the table, maybe? So we don't have to
That
keep asking
makes
for them?
no sense at all.
See, I don't really know why you're... Come on, dude! Fucking idiot.
Don't have to get so mean. I'll
So-
arrest you.
I'll use my ninjutsus against you.
What was that?
Ninjutsus against you.
What was that?
Ninjutsus against you.
What was that?
So this is the vidIQ podcast Halloween episode. We are carving pumpkins, saying spooky stories.
Well, I want to try and move those lights to
How are you
fit.
gonna do the bee?
I don't know.
You gotta do it like they did. See how they like,
Oh, shit.
and then they went in. You know, you can actually. Oh, that sucks. You can't do it on yours. Ours like was
Ours-
an actual stencil.
Yeah, like you can put it on and then like trace it.
So I'll freehand this bad boy.
So,
Yeah. What? What were we gonna say?
I don't know. Any spooky games out right now? There's that new game.
Resident Evil.
No, there's a game that everybody's playing. It's like, it looks really fun. It's like an audio kind of based game, but you're ghost hunters, and you gotta take a photo of the ghost. And so you go into this house, and there's like 4 of you. Ooh, and you have to, call out the ghost and figure out clues to find where the ghost is in the house. And it's cool because you have radios. So like if you guys end up leaving and going into a different room, you can't hear the other person. It's like real life. So you have to use the radio to talk to the other people. And the audio's like shitty because it's like a
Radio.
and it's cool because there's like you have like a truck outside the house with like cameras set up everywhere and like monitors for ghosts and stuff, and you can monitor like your teammates going through the house, and like if you spot one on the camera you can tell them to like go to this room or do this or do that.
Is the ghost another player?
No, it's not. It's a NPC, and they're not like, oh, it's a spooky ghost. They're fucking terrifying, man, and they'll kill you. Like if you're not quick enough, they'll kill you. They'll come up behind you and they'll kill you. It's insane. And then you're a ghost, but you have to, and then you can like follow your teammates around, but they can't hear you when you're like talking because you're dead, and you're a ghost, and you don't spook them or anything. You're just pretty much watching them find the ghost, and it's pretty cool, man. It definitely looks. It's very jump scary. But, like, watching people play it, they're trying to take the photo of the ghost and freaking out because the ghost is in the room. They're like, it's in this room. It's super cold now. It's super cold. Because they, like, got, like, a temp meter, and then they have, like, a meter that... There's something else that they use. Some sort of different meter to read if there's energy nearby. It's pretty cool.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, though. That's the problem. I don't have my laptop either.
I think I've seen video clips of it. Does it seem pretty realistic?
Yeah, I mean, it's a newer game. It's like one of those, like, indie developers, so, like, the movement's kind of weird. But it's like a VR. It's a VR game, too. So... But yeah, it's I would say it's like realistic. It's not cartoony or anything.
Cool.
What?
Nothing.
Derek is like totally dead today and doesn't know how to talk.
I got zapped out of all my words when I told those stories.
Derek,
My word count for the day is really low.
We're trying to do a podcast and Derek can't talk. So think about that for a little bit.
Go ahead.
Think about how far
about
we're
it.
gonna get because Derek can't talk.
There's a word limit that we're not allowed to surpass.
Derek can't function without a fucking 30-minute break. He's like, I don't know what to do. This is the time I would be in a break.
I don't have much to say, really. It's a Halloween episode. Happy Halloween.
Well, this is our last episode. I'm done. I'm done after this one. Derek's ruined it for me, so
Yeah.
I'm out. Cody's cutting his.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good.
He seems like he's going like super fast.
Yeah. Oh man. I want to see Derek's. I can kind of see Derek's in the reflection of his aviators.
What? No. My ears.
Aviators.
Oh, I thought you said ears.
Come on, idiot.
I think you're gonna think mine's pretty cool.
I think I've seen your style before.
Thinking about it now, all I'm gonna tell you like what I wish I kind of did now, after doing this. So I think I could have done something way cooler. So when you see this, I'm gonna explain the cooler version that I wish I did, because I was like, I pretty much just stole this idea.
Right.
But now I'm like, man, I just thought of like a good idea to do.
I just did a classic jack-o'-lantern. Because we're gonna put it on my head.
I can't wait to just put that on your head. Yeah, and then, dude, we should get a video of you running into a wall and seeing if it like just smashes.
No, we're not doing that.
Dude, just like smashing pumpkins.
Smashing pumpkins. Should I put hair on it?
Oh,
I fucked that up.
Uh-oh. Messed up one of his letters.
Cody messed up one of his letters. You guys were nowhere near your microphone, so I wasn't sure if it picked it up.
They still pick it up there. It's just quieter.
Yeah, it's quieter, so.
Derek's very finicky about our audio these past fucking 4 episodes. Jesus. You can't upload a video for Derek without Derek being like, oh, it's bad. The audio's terrible. oh wow, it like literally hangs off too.
Yeah, dude, I told you, it's cool. It's just, like, pull it off of his head.
I thought the chainmail was like a pattern print.
No. This is like cool chainmail on Cody's head.
Our costumes too, brought to you by our Patreon. We're not gonna put an ad in, so why don't we just do one? So, if you
go ahead. Nope.
no, if you want to do it,
No, stop.
I've been talking a lot. Derek.
No, but I interrupted you. And
I've been
didn't mean
talking
to.
a lot.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So over at our Patreon, we have quite the opportunity for you to help support the channel. You can join our Discord on one of those tiers to get more access in the Discord to communicate with us in the community. Also, we have extra content and
For the Patreon.
For the Patreon, obviously, you can only get it through the Patreon. What else do we got? Games. You
Got
can play
Patreon games. You
Patreon
can play
games with us.
Now, yeah, and we're open to do that whenever, as long as we get some Patreons in. But but if we get Patrons, we can do more different things like this, because we have the
We'll have the finances for it. So
to come in.
yeah, so go to patreon.com/WIQ to help support the channel, and we'll do more stuff like this.
Yeah, another big thing is like get the Discord. The Discord's free. You can join the Discord now and just be part of it. But if you want more opportunity to talk and interact, and even like some of your posts be shown on the show, you can join. Like, go to the Patreon and unlock other tiers too. So, are you done, Cody?
Yeah, I am done.
All right.
It's pretty cruddy, but
We ready?
BMAR.
We
I
ready
really
to reveal? You want to? I feel like we can try and reveal it on our own main cameras.
Yeah.
I have to use my tray for mine. So who wants to go first?
You'll go first, Derek.
All right, I'll go first. So, and I'm gonna explain to you what I wish I did instead of this.
Show
after.
the camera first.
Okay, hold on.
So if you can see it, it's a pumpkin and he's
puking.
puking up.
He's puking up the insides we carved out earlier.
Right.
Now, what I wish I did was I wish I made him
Turn it to us. Let's see it. Let's see it. That looks pretty good.
Now, what I wish I did, I wish I would have made him more like sad, or upset, then made circles out of his eyes, and then like the stuff's coming out of his eyes.
That would have been really cool.
I thought of it after
That
I
would've
finished.
been
I was like,
very
God.
cool.
So that's my pumpkin.
Not bad, not bad. Cody, do you want to go, or do you want me to go?
I think Cody should go next because I kind of want yours to be the finale of it, putting it on your head.
Okay.
Yes.
You have to lift
There
her.
she is. It says just brew because we like the cold ones.
Just brew.
Just brew.
And then, do we put mine on my head?
Yeah,
I think so.
Spin it around.
Put it on your head and then look at the camera.
Yeah, but then spin the pumpkin around. So
Oh,
you
like
can
on
see
your
it.
head, like just start
Yeah.
like.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's my pumpkin.
What?
He's got a little bit of
How's
spider
it-
web on there too.
I hope it sounds good.
The sound quality is amazing.
I can actually see out of it pretty well. Surprisingly.
Are you
Should've
back?
just-
Could you
I am
The-
the new member.
pumpkin jutsu
Pumpkin jutsu.
with this Akatsuki outfit?
Can you see me on the main camera?
You are caught in all the cobwebs.
Oh no. So that's mine.
Well done, boys.
Yeah. I like how like yours has like some warts on the side there.
Yeah, I did that so it's a part of it.
Yeah.
Let's go scare your mom.
Yeah.
Just go wake them up.
So my hair's probably covered in pumpkin.
It's alright. It's about to come down anyways.
No.
Unless you want to keep it up all year until we get a new cleaning lady.
I've severely messed up. Problem solved. So that's our pumpkins, man. Not bad. I think it was. Wow, my hair's like wet now. I might take a shower
Might have to.
or at least wash my hair. I want to put it on though and show your parents or the landlords too. So
Which is it, parents or landlord?
landlords.
All right. Alrighty. I'd say that's about it. When
We
you say
carved pumpkins. We told some scary stories. It's the Halloween episode. We're trying something new. It's a little different. Like I said, it's our first time we did it too. I think our audio might be, because we're so far away from the camera sometimes. But we'll work on it.
yeah, we'll work on it. We're still what they say. Episode number 48 is when you become a professional podcaster.
Yeah, I think that's when you get like used to doing everything. I feel like we're doing a pretty good job. We're just got to get down the
Special episodes.
yeah,
or
which is fine. And we're a growing channel. Don't forget.
38 subscribers. Hold on, can we talk about that? What do you guys think about that? 38
Dude,
subscribers.
it's pretty awesome.
We got 16 in the last week, I think.
Yeah. Round of applause to you guys. It's awesome. I love it. I love seeing it.
Yeah, I think we're
heck
doing.
yeah.
I think we're doing really good for only 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Dude, this
3
was
episodes technically.
so much more subscribers and viewers since we did the webcam podcast.
Yeah.
Easily.
Also, if you
Oh,
want
for sure.
if you want to see webcam episodes, they're on the Patreon.
Yeah, you can see
Extra
what
content on the Patreon.
our show used to be.
You can see the quality and the cringiness through a webcam rather than at a table.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's still cringy here. Right
Obviously.
now.
Oh,
Until
yeah.
48 episodes or whatever Derek said it was.
48, I think.
So episode 4 done. There it is, Halloween special.
Down.
Spooky episode.
All right, so we wish everyone a safe Halloween. Be careful.
Don't steal any kids' candy.
Put a lot of reflective tape
Only
all over
your
your
children.
costumes.
Put a lot of what?
Reflective tape all over your costumes so you're visible. And prank a lot of people's houses that aren't giving candy. We've started to get away from the trick-or-treating part. It's all about just the treat now. We need to get back into the tricking part.
Yes.
Yes.
We
So-
need more trick. We need more trick,
Actually,
less treat.
we need to take that back. I do not advise vandalizing anyone's.
You didn't say vandalizing. You
I said it now.
Huh?
I said it now.
No, you're saying not to vandalize. You
said
trick.
prank.
Yeah, prank or trick.
Okay, yeah. Pranks. Do pranks. Prank them.
Trick 'em.
Yes. All
Trick or
right.
treat.
It's the end of the
Halloween.
episode. Episode 4. Patreon, Discord.
We'll
All
post-
the links will be in the description.
We're gonna post up close photos of our pumpkins on the social media channels too, if you want to see them better.
And if you prank people, Derek might arrest you.
You're under arrest for pranking illegally. All right, that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, lock
Cut
it
it.
up.